Hello, Professor Wardway here, and I just was going to kind of walk you through our website. I know that at first glance it seems to be rather overwhelming with the number of pages that we have on our website. But if I can get you to the right pages that you want to look at, then that would hopefully save you some time. On the left side, it's a blue background. At the top says Architectural Services and Seminars and links below. And on the first page is the home page. It's kind of a general description of my company and services that we have to offer and such. So you can kind of look at that, and on that page, along with the rest throughout the website, there'll be little video snippets that can kind of further describe in audiovisual format the services that we're offering on that particular page as well. About us is a further description, the second page down, about my company. And there's two divisions. Basically, one is the architectural division that offers commercial, industrial, institutional, residential types of projects, theme parks, and hospitality. So we go through a number of different types of projects that we've done and have years of experience on those as well. So it talks a little bit about that, as well as the second division, which is the MBA Educational Horizons division. And this is the division that offers architectural seminars and workshops and tutoring and materials on the ARE NCARB exam offered throughout the United States and Canada and other parts of the world. And then also there would be the professional subjects as well. We offer 12 professional subjects for the already practicing architects. So even architects with 30, 40 years of experience will come and give me a call and ask me for some information, advice, and such as well. So we go through and take a look at that. On the next page down, architectural services provided further description of what we do and the specific projects and information that we can offer to the candidate in the process of taking the exam or the already practicing professional. Architectural consultation, again, individuals will come and yes, that's a service that we charge for, but they will spend an hour with me on the phone or two to get them through the challenging time that they're going through, whether it's a difficult client, a difficult project, agency, construction manager, general contractor, consultants, or even starting an office. Sometimes we'll get a call from the architect who just recently got licensed, want to hang out a shingle, so they'll call me for some direction on opening an office. So that's another service that I offer as well. MBA monthly subscription. Yeah, we come out each month with a little video snippet on a particular subject. And that's aside from the ones that are on the website. It's a special video that you have a link to once you purchase the membership. And you can purchase it monthly or you can purchase it on a yearly basis. So you go through and take a look at that. In there, I think we also have a newsletter, and I believe that includes some time on consultation. I'll have to take a look at that. I think it does. And each month. So you can always give me a call, and if you're a subscriber to that, and we give you, I think it's 30 minutes or 1 hour of time in that particular subscription. So it's not a bad service there. Tips and tricks there on ARE exam by NCARB, CSE exam, and also for the practicing professional. So on this particular page, I kind of go through some video snippets to kind of walk you through on how to take the architectural NCARB exam or the California supplemental exam. It's an exam that's offered here in California. Anyone that is licensed anywhere else, it doesn't matter. Once you come to California, you have to go through the CSE to become licensed here. So I do the seminars and workshops and tutoring and such for candidates that are in the process of taking that exam. So you don't have to live in California. We can do video Skyping or phone tutoring on that particular exam to get you through that exam as well. Okay? Then relaxation and focus techniques is another page, the next page down. This is where I'll kind of talk to you a little bit about how the candidate in the process of taking the exam or the practicing professional with challenges going on with a project or challenging parties to the project, how they can get focused on and stay relaxed to some degree, maintain a high vibration, and not take that on in some form of disease or whatever. So it's a matter of trying to stay focused and relaxed regarding that particular this particular profession as well. Okay, and then the next sheet down is information on the ARE, CSE exams and professional. So this kind of goes through and talks a little bit more about the exam itself, breaks it down further in regards to what to expect as far as the ARE NCARB exam, or again the CSE, or professional subjects. So there's like 3 categories that I offer information on, and that can be again in the form of seminars, workshops, tutoring, materials, okay, to help you with that. There's also office policies, and I strongly recommend that that the candidate read all of the office policies before purchasing any services or materials from my company. So there's a lot of information in there that you should spend a little bit of time on, and before you make your decision on going with my company or not. So vibrational green architecture is kind of a new concept coming out. We call it green sustainability, and it's a matter of working with Mother Nature, so to speak, and renewable energy resources, and and so it's a matter of trying to stay as efficient as possible in our design as well. You know, proper orientation, placement of structure, utilization of daylighting, passive active solar, geothermal, sensors throughout the building, and sensors for light and HVAC, sensors for dispensing paper or soap or water in the restrooms, and you know, so all of that, and underground cisterns collecting water for irrigation, gray water, and such. So it's a matter of kind of going through and talking a little bit about that, but it's not only the outside of the building, but it's inside the building, and that's kind of where my little phrase comes in, vibrational green, because it has been proven over time through numerous studies that oils and crystals and sound and smells and so on have a tendency to react to the psychology and the sensorial parts of the body to get us into a certain vibration, a correct, efficient vibration that we need to be in for that particular state of space, so to speak. So are we supposed to be in a relaxed mode? Are we supposed to be in a very assertive mode? Are we supposed to be in a very focused mode? And so it's a matter of, you know, going through and doing that type of design in inside each space of the building to achieve the proper vibration and psychological sensorial response for the occupant. Okay, so it's the whole picture. It's not just the outside green sustainability thing. So anyway, I go through and talk about that. Now, the next sheet, ARE seminar schedule, number 1, that's only some of the states. I think right now we're in 16 different states. So in some states we do the seminars twice, in some states we only do it once. But you can take a look at your schedule based on where you're located, and are we doing a seminar in your particular location. Now again, if we're not, then again I offer Skype or phone tutoring, and that includes materials sent to you so you can print them off, look at them, and then we get on the phone and do our tutor session while you have your booklet in front of you, and you know, we go through and take a look at that. So you can take a look at the schedule and the times and the subjects and so on for ARE seminar schedule number 1, and then just below that is ARE schedule seminar schedule number 2. And that again is for the ARE NCARB exam, the seminars to help prepare the candidates for that exam in those states. So we have 2 pages of the states that we do them in. On the next sheet is the California supplemental exam and our schedule for that as well. And so you can take a look at that. If you're in California or coming to California to become licensed, then I do the sessions, the services for that particular exam. So you can take a look at the schedule for that one as well. There is a free exam and professional seminar or mistakes that we have. We have common mistakes that are made by the ARE NCARB exam candidate or CSE candidate, and also the professional, with suggestions on how to stay out of making those mistakes in the future. Okay, so we have a page for that. And then the next one is the free ARE teleseminar recorded. So we have, I think it's about an hour long, and it's a audio that you can download on an iPod MP3 and play it as often as you like, or keep it on your computer and play it. And it walks you through the ARE NCARB exam and techniques and how to take the exam and such as well. So that's a free recording. And then also we have a free CSE teleseminar recorded. So again, it goes through and talks to you about tips and tricks on how to take the California Supplemental Exam. So it's an audio. So again, you can download it or you can leave it on your computer and listen to it. It's about an hour long or so. Professional seminar schedule. So yeah, again, we do 12 professional subjects for the practicing architects. Sometimes the architects with 30 and 40 years of experience will actually comment to us that, I didn't realize that, and I'm going to go ahead and change my particular way I practice regarding that issue because I haven't looked at that way, and you're correct, and so on. So anyway, they'll go through and talk to me a little bit about that. And so we have professional subjects that we do, okay, for the practicing architect. So keep an open mind regarding that as well. And the professional seminars, so on the next sheet lists all the specific seminars and workshops that we do for the practicing architects. So you can still be a candidate and not have a license, but in practicing in an architectural company, and you can still attend these, it's not an issue. Or you can be a licensed architect with 50 licenses throughout the state of, or throughout the United States or other parts of the world, and still attend them. So there's no requirements and prerequisites for these sessions. Skype and R Live for ARE, CSE, and Professional. So again, this is a new service. It's a pretty good service actually. It's really as far as you having to pay for Skype time. There's really no payment there because Skype right now is free. So we should take advantage of this. I Skype with candidates around the world. I mean, I spent 2 hours the other day with a candidate, with an individual in Australia, and then one in Hong Kong. You know, and so we just Skype and look at each other on the computer screen, and he or she has my booklet in front of them, and so away we go with that particular subject, whether it's ARE NCARB exam, CSE, or a professional subject. Okay, so I Skype tutor. If you don't have a Skype, then usually Macintoshes, I believe, have the camera and the speaker built in them. If you have an IBM desktop, then usually you have to go out and buy a little camera and USB. It's just a USB hookup, and you click it on your computer, top of your computer, and then make sure that you got speakers, and then you're ready to go. Usually all the laptops have cameras and speakers built in. And then you just click on Skype.com, download it, and then just start adding your contacts and find out, you know, what each person's handle is, so to speak, and then away you go. So I do Skype tutoring with candidates and individuals, practicing architects throughout the world, as well as the United States and such, and so that's a pretty good service there. Teleseminars recorded, ARE, yeah, these are all the subjects that we have recorded, and so we go through and the candidate can take a look at what subjects we have recorded as well. It's about a 2-hour recording of me in a studio, uninterrupted. It's not a recording of a seminar, and it's a very compact, very loaded type of session that candidates will play over and over again, kind of beat it into the brain through the rote system, so to speak, and then they will learn that way. So they can burn it on a CD or play it in their car, you know, or whatever, or however they want to study, and they can look at that. Of course, it might be referring to a booklet, so on some subjects you do have to have the booklet out in front of you and hopefully not driving. But anyway, so teleseminars recorded for the exams, ARE, CSE, and also for the professional subjects. So that's what we have there. ARE NCARB passing rates, excuse me, that basically is, yeah, just the passing rates that NCARB puts on their website, ncarb.org, and you can always, you know, tune into those as well, and just kind of, we just put it on our website as well, just kind of keep track of the passing rates that go on taking the ARE NCARB exam. And I know that some candidates will take the exams, if they have all exams to take in front of them. They'll take them based on the passing rates of each one. You know, that's just the way they do it. I usually recommend that the candidate take the ones that are most easiest to them first, or what they're involved with on a daily basis first, and then so psychologically you have a higher possibility of passing, so you can kind of move through it progressively, so to speak. Anyway, so that's the passing rates. And then, of course, there's testimonials, candidates that have taken sessions with my company before. You can kind of read their testimonials and their experience with my company doing the seminars and the workshops and architectural experience as well. And then, of course, we have our course descriptions. So for the example, the ARE NCARB exam, we have a description of each of the seminars, which correlates to each of the section of the exam. So we offer 7 individual subjects for the exam, and 7 individual separate seminars for each of the 7 subjects of the ARE NCARB exam. Okay, and we offer those over a weekend time frame, starting with Friday and going through to Sunday. And then candidates can always call me after, 12 months after, they take that session as well for any questions they have on that subject. So my services don't end just at that weekend. I mean, it goes on if they have questions and such. So we have course descriptions for the ARE NCARB exam. We have course descriptions for the California Supplemental exam and all the subjects we have to offer there. And then we have course descriptions for the professional subjects. I believe there's 12 professional subjects that we offer in that particular section as well. You can take a look at the professional subjects on that portion of the page there. Okay, so then we go into tutoring services, and that's something that I offer as well. Tutoring services, of course, again, is phone tutoring or Skype tutoring, depending on, if you want to do the Skype thing. If not, then we're comfortable doing phone tutoring. That's fine too. That's actually how I started out doing phone tutoring. So we can take a look at the tutoring services. And then the MBA book vignette checking description as well. Some candidates say, I feel pretty good about the multiple choice section, but I'm weak on vignettes. This is an ARE NCARB exam. And so what I'd like to do is take the vignettes that I've got from other organizations or NCARB and send them to you, and then have you critique them. Okay, and so what I do is we charge for that, and then I'll mark up your vignette, send it back to you, and then get you on the phone for half an hour, and we talk about your responses to each of the vignettes. So you can look at that particular page as well. And the fee schedule. Fee schedule is a breakdown of all the fees that we charge, and so we go through and take a look at each fee. And my company believes in giving discounts. The more you sign up for, the more discount you should receive. So if you just sign up for one seminar, then there's really no discount. If you sign up for 2 to 4 seminars, then you do get a bit of a discount. If you sign up for 5 to 7 seminars through the ARE NCARB exam, then you're given the maximum discount. If you order tutoring and the seminars, then you're giving a discount. So anytime you have a multiple sign up of something, and that's typical for CSEs and professional subjects as well, then you get a discount. Okay, so we go through and offer that incentive for discounts as well. Okay, so we have fee schedules. So you take a look at that as far as all the seminars, workshops, materials, tutoring, and the like that we offer. And then some candidates don't feel comfortable going into the program we use, which is PayPal. And so PayPal, you don't have to be a member of PayPal, but that's just a process we use for processing credit cards, and signing you up and getting you registered. But some candidates don't want to do that, so what they'll do is they'll print out an order form, fill that out as to what they're signing up for, enclose a check, and mail that off. Okay. And so you can mail that off and just mail it address to Professor Boardway, Professor Michael Boardway, and then that will get you credit into that particular session or materials that you're ordering as well. Okay, so you can take a look at the order form. And then we have PayPal ARE Skypenars Live. So again, this is the registration. Now, whenever you see the word PayPal in front of a term here on the links, it means that's the registration form. Okay, so you're going in and you're signing up for a live seminar, because I do live seminars with about 4 or 5 candidates at one time and on a subject for ARE NCARB exam or CSE exam or professional subjects. And I'll get a split screen on my computer with about 4 people, and you can see me as well. And we'll be all talking and just be like a small workshop going on. So we have this live Skypenar for the AREs. We also have the PayPal ARE teleseminars recorded. So again, this is a registration form for the teleseminars that I've recorded in a studio that you want to register for. Okay, now there's 3 buttons under each. subject again. There's only one seminar per subject. But the reason why there's 3 buttons under it is how many separate MBA ARE seminars are you signing up for example. Okay, so if you're signing up for structural systems, building systems, and construction documents, 3 separate ones, then you'll get a discount, and it's the second button down, which is 2 to 4 seminars. Okay. If you're signing up for 5 or more, then you click on the third button down under that same subject. Okay. If you're only signing up for 1, then it's the first button under that subject. Okay. So that's kind of the way the whole thing kind of lays out as far as discounts go, which are already pre-programmed into the buttons as well. Okay, so that's for PayPal ARE teleseminars. Then the next sheet is PayPal ARE for companies and AIA, because I do architectural seminars for some architectural offices throughout the United States. They'll come and they'll ask me to come there and pay for my time and so on, and then the members of that particular jurisdiction or region there will attend an AIA seminar that I'm offering through AIA. Okay, so that's a separate thing that I've done over the years, and some AIA offices offer their own seminars and not interested in what we do, and then some AIA offices are not offering those seminars, so they are interested in what we do and they want to bring us in. Okay, so that's kind of what that page is about. PayPal CSE, Skypinar, again, these are for the California Supplemental Exam candidates that want to attend my Skypinar. And again, I'll have a split screen of about 4 or 5 of you on the line, on the Skype, on the screen, and we talk back and forth, and you'll have your booklets already printed out in front of you, and so you're looking at those as we go through the information. Okay, so you got the CSE Skypinar, and then I also have the teleseminars recorded. Again, a separate recording of me in a studio, not a seminar, of the various subjects for the CSE. So candidates can't attend the seminar or don't want to do the Skypinar or whatever, so they just want to listen to it over and over again, or in support of signing up for seminars and workshops. They want the teleseminar, so that's fine too, and you get a discount because it might be a multiple sign-up, okay, as well. PayPal professional Skypinars. So this is where, again, I'll have 4 or 5 principals of the firms or whatever, or people that are practicing in the architectural department, and they'll go through and basically take a look at continuing on with their profession and their services that they're offering and such. So I have professional Skypinars. And then I have and then the teleseminars recorded. Again, the 12 subjects. And so if you want to order those, that's fine too. And then we send you the recorded teleseminars with the booklet, and that will be about 2 hours long regarding that particular subject. Okay. There's also the PayPal ARE booklets. So some people just want to order the booklets. So they just go through and just order my booklets. It's just a note booklets. It's not a polished, published textbook. It's just a collection of my notes on the areas that you're tested on by NCARB, for example. So ARE booklets are something you want to take a look at. And then also we have the CSE booklets as well for purchase. So again, it's about, the CSE booklet's about 300 pages. So it goes through all the highlights of the reading material, the categories. It's got over, I don't know, 200 or 300 sample questions as well. So you can take a look at the booklet as well. So then the next one is following then all these other sheets down are when candidates want to sign up for our seminars when we're in that area. So we've got Southern California, Northern California, and again, there's 3 buttons under each subject. There's only 1 seminar for each subject, but how many separate MBA seminars are you signing up for? Okay, not under that one subject, but under different subjects. Okay, so again, you get the discount. So we have PayPal for Texas, Arizona. So it's a matter of just finding your state there as well, and trying to go through and sign up for what you need to sign up for based on your location. Okay, and that'll take us all the way down. We do them in Canada, Puerto Rico as well, and then we have PayPal CSE. So the candidates that want to sign up for a seminar or workshop for the California Supplemental Exam will click on that one as well. and that'll kind of walk you through on that. We have PayPal Professional seminars for the company. Okay, so the company wants to sign up for 3 or 4 professional subjects, or all of them. Have me come in and lecture during lunch or after hours, in company and training services, we call it. So the individual can go through and kind of take a look at signing up for the seminars for that. Okay, and then professional seminars for the individual. So we do 12 individual professional subjects for one individual that wants to sign up and say, I just want one-on-one services from you. Okay, so that's another possibility. And of course the tutoring services. So take a look at that page. That goes through and talks about all the tutoring services I'm offering for AREs, CSEs, and professional subjects, and the fee breakdown and so on for those. We have packages that we put together throughout all of this website as well when you're going to order. So you can take a look at those packages that are already put together for you. So you don't have to click on 7 times. You can click on 1 time, for example, if you're signing up for all 7 ARE NCARB exams. So tutoring services, yes, I do that. And then vignette checking. So this again is the vignette checking I mentioned earlier. Now this is the actual individual purchasing the vignette checks for the pages that they want to. And then Design with the Masters is a program that I've offered in the past, and I'll probably start it up again, but it's speaking with all the different principals of firms and so on across the United States and trying to get them to share their experience in architecture and design. And so we listened to that teleseminar, and that's pretty valuable information as well. So Design with the Masters. And then we have Design with the Masters. We have it recorded, and of course that is for purchase. I think it's after 24 hours. It goes on to purchase. If you want to listen to it live, that's fine. Excuse me. And then the last page is contacting us. So if you want to email me, you can just go to the last page and click on that, and then contact me with an email. So that's also possible as well. Okay, so I hope this is kind of a walkthrough and kind of hopefully simplifies it a little more for you in what you'd like to do and what you'd like to order and so on. But if you have any questions, just call me again and I can kind of walk you through and answer your questions as well. Okay, all right, thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye.